bands.
Yeah, and it's
Ready to
feeling
go.
like a bit of like a kind of David versus Goliath situation. You know, where you have all of these kind of lighter characters with more like, I don't know how to exactly put it, but like slightly more mobile and often slightly more light against this one big heavy giant they have to slay at the end.
A very, very funny monkey.
Said, going to be interesting. And another case of kind of polar opposite characters where Malo wants to play at those long ranges, wants to have time to put up those bombs, and Maple going to be running at you. elkiies in particular running her crazy mix-ups.
Yeah, it feels like it's we're almost looking at a time capsule almost, because we have elkiies and SBS, and they're on Rasker and Maple, who are kind of the stalwarts of the final Rivals 1 RCS season. And then on the flip side, ZeeBee, well, absolutely a legacy player, is representing a newer style of gameplay and a newer developments that center around Malo, and then, of course, Windy, a newer player representing a newer character and in a new fashion. It's super interesting to see how it plays out. Not to mention the fact that, of course, we're talking over Game 1 between these two stalwarts who instantly back-to-back take stocks from each other and are certainly swinging for the fences.
Swinging indeed. Yeah, I mean, honestly, these have always also just been two of the crazier characters, and like, or two of the crazy players, rather, where they will go for insane options that few others would dare take. And so far, kind of, you know, they're going really back and forth.
Oh, nice. I wanted to see a remark there, but all the same, elkiies has a different combo route in mind, and marking isn't too stressful of a thing to get. Wow, he ducked under it. That's crazy.
Yeah. So gotta get that mark on ZeeBee first and foremost. There it is. And now Tether off the bomb, and that is what happens with Malo. If you're holding the bomb, if you get punished for a bomb pull, it's one of the most devastating things in the game. Malo may be a midweight on paper, but that whole bomb punish element, it makes him feel like more of a glass cannon than you'd expect.
Yeah, it helps just as much as it can hurt a lot of these times. Another wrap. Another attempt at a remark, but the Lily Pop comes down to at least dissuade any further combos. Run up forward strong. Sometimes it just works. These plat drop nairs, oh so devastating. One of the things that ZeeBee finds a lot of success in is like going for being on point with parry timings. And the fact that elkiies, at least in the start of Game 1, has been throwing off a lot of ZeeBee's parry timings leads to rather consistent amount of offense with that's able to like steal turns away from ZeeBee, even if the combo ends or the advantage state ends. It's been at least a very powerful Game 1, you know, Game 2 and beyond notwithstanding.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't fully realize ZeeBee was last stock there.
Hello?
Okay. No, that's cool.
Just break out the bat sometimes. Like, you know, bat versus rat, like something you can see who wins.
That's true. If you interacting with a bat, it's going to be pretty hurt.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, the hideout pick is, I don't even know how to feel about this one. I don't know anymore. This is just such a strange stage.
It feels like it would mostly... I always think, like, when it comes to plat drop aerials, a bat versus rat. When it comes to plat drop aerials, I think of, like, oh, yes, I want to be able to see characters with, like, really good, like, high momentum, like, nairs come down. But for Malo, like, being able to represent plat drop back air as a really, really powerful and, like, variable option, because this is a bit of a higher platform as well, like, that can really change up just how elkiies is approaching, as well as these parry timings starting to sway back into ZeeBee's favor.
Well, yeah, gotten some damage here. And a nice stock lead. I mean, ZeeBee feels like he's been very hard to catch this game. I think that's what we've been seeing. Less so about the approaching with the plat drop aerials and more so about just making it hard that elkiies has to choose which height do you want to be attacking at. And she hasn't had an easy time making the right choices. Oh, man. Dropping F strong, but hitting the fair.
Yeah, the only, like, initiating tool to go on to with your point, nice, has been like down tilt, right? Like we're seeing a lot of like down tilt in an attempt to take space, and down tilt and dash attack to take space for ZeeBee. Otherwise, all these plat drop back airs, plat drop nairs, like bomb tosses, etc., all of them are solely there as keep away tools, which you can maximize when you have a stock lead like this, and in general, just having center stage is always beneficial. What a commitment, by the way, to do the jump in fair like that.
Yeah. Oh man, getting parried on that one. Risky F strong, and that risk is not paying out. In general, the risks feel like they were paying off in game 1, and they're just not here. Oh man.
These parries are nuts as well. Another parry on one of those flat drop back airs, putting out another one. Parry on Lily gives you an opportunity to at least put out something in center stage. Jab down tilt. I want to see it work one more time. No, never mind.
That, I honestly kind of thought the finisher was going to hit there.
Me too. Off the dash attack as well.
Oh my goodness, that's this game. A swing and a hit. ZeeBee with the home run. We're going 1-1 here.
It's like real life physics. If you see a raccoon, you can chase it off with a bat. And that just works.
It just works, Google. It just works.
Just trust me.
And ZeeBee, can I just say, when I played ZeeBee, he banned the diagonals, which is my bans for Claren. And I looked at him like, dude, and he's like, I don't know, but it just looks pretty.
That's
like,
that's sick.
He's not even doing the fans. I don't know, but Elki's gonna pick Jules Fail. Kind of a classic Maple stage. In general, Jules Fail is always a stage that's kind of good for like every character. But Maple has the interesting property of she does have an active hitbox in Lily, and you can put that active hitbox on the platform, which kind of moves.
Right.
So we could very well be seeing some of that as this game goes on. That is if ZeeBee stops hitting this combo because elkies has no room to breathe.
It's almost looking like the insistence on ZeeBee's combo routes are letting the launcher and up tilt come down and then looping it back into further tech chases and like further horizontal situations. Like, oh, we can get have grounded gameplay with either parry reads or tech chases or like jab up tilts and just let that loop upon itself. Another up tilt coming down, converting into the up strong. Excellent pick up off of that rising nair too. ZeeBee up at stock here, and elkies left to play with some bombs, but you're not going to play with those active fuses for too long.
Exactly. All things considered, I actually think that first stock went pretty well for elkies after how big of an initial combo that was.
Yeah,
however,
very true.
Still less than stellar. Yeah, going to be leaving yourself open even. Oh my goodness. Okay, many heart attacks all around, but same game state.
Bouncing between bomb tosses, and Lily and all the different hitboxes. Yeah, there's a lot to keep track of. Though the up air closes down stock number 1 for ZeeBee, and percent leads aren't real, though stock leads certainly are. Big forward comes out and then the down air to clean it up. ZeeBee up a whole stock now.
Indeed, indeed. And there is the mark. That gives Elkie some potential here. It's tricky when you're getting a trading with the bombs.
Oh, what an intercept off that cherry bomb toss up. A lot of Elkies recovery routes often, or at least ways to get back to the stage, often involve like aerial down B, and stuffing those out has been a kind of huge. Dash attack getting parried though, just taking the double down strong with the no mix-up, DI mix-up.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we're not seeing more remarks from Elkies. At the very least, though, that one did ultimately work out at 1 stock apiece. And just taking the down strong off that parry, interesting choice.
Wanted some of these big finishers, choosing to pull bomb instead of comboing off that forward air. Oh, just waiting. Oh, okay, flashbang is the mix there, the different bomb pull, kind of offering it a little bit of different spice. Oh no, the poor cookies.
Oh man, okay. Well, on ZeeBee in a very dangerous situation here.
That's it, right?
Cherry bomb in hand.
No, the cherry bomb got dropped and then detonated
oh
at
my
the
goodness.
time. Neutral tech getting covered by down strong. Elkies storming her way back into this, trying to steal this game 3 that was normally in such a positive position. ZeeBee being in the lead for most of the game, but Elkies ends up in the lead at the very end, taking that game, and the scoreboard is what matters. 2-1 Elkies.
2-1 Elkies indeed. That says ZeeBee had control over so much of that game.
Oh, yeah.
This feels like there's so much game 5 potential. ZeeBee will have the counter pick to work with. Question's going to be where, oh where? He's looking at Tempest. Oh, he's going to Tempest. All right.
Yep. Multiple jumps, different layers to play off of.
What? Huh?
20%.
Did that bomb just like do the beep beep twice?
Did it?
I thought I heard it do that.
I mean,
maybe I'm just hearing it in my head now.
Beep
Like,
beep.
it's haunting my dream.
Yeah, it's Wile E. Coyote be like, I'm hearing the beep beeps in my dreams.
I really am, though. Oh, man. It's awful. All right, getting the wraps. Oh, and here we go. Some shenanigans. Classic Elkie shenanigans. And, uh-oh. Okay, now it's fine.
Had to.
As long as you have time to pull a bomb, you can kind of do that as much as you want. Of course, the percent that you rack up from it might be a little bit devastating, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that.
Yeah, it's better just to hold on to the stock rather than to drop it in a bad spot. Oh, the cherry bomb slightly off the mark after that flare gun pop, and a perfectly timed air dodge to avoid the up strong.
Yeah, and oh boy, that was a really good down air, by the way. Elkie's using that to kind of stay safe while trying to swat ZeeBee away, and there we go. A Tether fair to take the first stock, and Elkie's, things were looking really grim for her at the start of last game, but slowly but surely kind of turning the vibes around. ZeeBee not far behind, but certainly not ahead either.
Especially with all of these different remarks and re-wraps and everything in between. Elkie's adapting to the stage so unbelievably well. Not only to utilize this the side platform offensively and defensively has been perfect. Clipped by the forward strong at the very end, but I mean, we're already at the a Maple looking for final hit type situation, and the mark is halfway to the solution to this problem that is Malo's second stock.
Indeed.
Oh, hello.
As he's starting to kind of build that percent deficit.
Oh.
However.
Oh, because Lily was there. Couldn't just forward strong. Surprised we didn't see like an up strong though. A little bit slow, I guess. As we are swinging up. Oh no! No. Slightly off the mark on some of these conversions, and you can't let opportunities like that go by the wayside. You
really can't. Oh, there's been so many times where it feels like elkies is trying to do these like aggressive landing options, and ZeeBee, she had time to do both of those.
Maple's a good character.
That's messed up.
This Maple champion is very strong.
This Maple champion is really strong. Oh, man. And Elkies, here we are again in the stock lead. ZeeBee has to find a kill here. No matter what it is, just got to get the kill.
Yeah. I would almost consider that second stock, though, like a success on ZeeBee's part, right? Because you're able to have set up for a situation like this. Like, you were at 100-0 from a deficit. You needed to start pulling your way back into this game, and you did so by getting like 130 onto Elkies before dropping the stock. Now we've got an even final stock here in game number 4, trying to bring us to this break in, trying to bring us to game 5, and we're pulling out all the stops.
Pulling out all the stops. That's going to be a finisher, hitting Elkies, evening up these percents. And yeah, you can't chase because the finisher bomb's there. Oh man.
Oh. Aerial manipulation there, but dash attack forward air, threatening a second one. Oh, but the backer comes out in time for ZeeBee as Elkies continues to chase it. That is just going to do it.
Yeah, the Nair in that situation, guaranteed. Gonna purple. Not much you can do about it. Elkies taking the 3-1. No game 5, no breaking the law here.
Yeah. No criminals active here. It's game 4 or not at all.
Elkies just gotta stop Malo here. He's going too crazy with the bombs. With these very dubious illegal explosions that he's armed with.
Yeah, it's all self-made.
All self-made.
Gotta shut that down before anything dangerous happens.
I'll also say, as a reminder, those two actually played in winners quarters. It was a 4 and 5 seed. So ZeeBee got the 1 seed upset in winners, but Elkies salvaging it in losers, going on to losers finals here with SBS. I don't believe these two have played though.
Not this bracket, I believe.
Not this bracket. I mean, I'm sure they've played before. But
yeah.
Today, honestly, even in the last little while, because SBS hasn't really been traveling quite as much.
No.
Right? You know, it used to be at like all the RCS events. Now, there's quite a bit more of them, and we have been seeing a lot more of kind of offloading that work to the TOs for whatever events that we're appearing at. So
it's been a good time.
Yeah, probably good for SBS. I know he's always really exhausted having to get shuttled all over the country. Hi.
Hi. All right. So what we're left with then is SBS Elkies. Winner of that will play Windy. 1 set or 2. Who knows? But there will be a game 4.
There will be a game 4.
That we know.
I feel that. You know, the Windy Finals was a 3-0.
Yeah. I mean, will be a game 4 in Losers Finals. Windy might be on the warpath.
Oh, okay. No. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
It's hard to say, though, but this is Raster Maple, presumably.